Each year, from mid-November until the weekend before Christmas, the Steam Railroading Institute of Owasso, Michigan welcomes thousands of passengers onto their grounds. These passengers travel from all around Michigan and its bordering states to take a ride to the North Pole on board Pere Marquette 1225. The 1225 is an N1 class Berkshire locomotive that was manufactured in 1941 by the Lima Locomotive Works of Lima, Ohio. The locomotive served the Pere Marquette and Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad, hauling freight for nearly 10 years until it was retired from service in 1951. After retirement, the locomotive sat dormant in a scrap line for 6 years until it was cosmetically restored and donated to Michigan State University. In 1973, after 16 years of being displayed near MSU Spartan Stadium, a group of college students attending the university formed the Michigan State University Railroad Club with a goal of restoring the locomotive to operating condition. The restoration was eventually completed in 1988 and the locomotive was put into excursion service, hauling passengers out of its new home of Owasso, Michigan. The 1225's latest opportunity for fame came in 2004 when it provided the audio as well as a visual reference for the locomotive in the award-winning Warner Brothers movie, The Polar Express. Since the movie has been released, the current owners of the locomotive, the Steam Railroading Institute, has operated their famous North Pole Express Excursions, with the 1225 being the main locomotive hauling the trips. Passengers riding these festive trips are welcomed onto the Steam Railroading Institute's property by many cheerful volunteers, as well as a hobo dancing on top of one of the museum's freight cars. Passengers make their way through the museum's grounds and are assisted in boarding their rail cars by conductors. Shortly after loading, the passengers hear 1225's whistle and the excursion begins to depart for the North Pole. On board the North Pole Express trips, passengers are able to sit in restored double-decker commuter cars, vintage 1950 passenger coaches, or railroad cabooses depending on what type of ticket they purchase. On the way to the North Pole, or as it's actually referred to, the town of Ashley, Michigan, passengers are able to enjoy the beautiful winter scenery as they get their tickets punched by conductors and relive some of the scenes from the movie The Polar Express. These include seeing hobos on board the train or being served hot chocolate. After an hour's trip on board the train, the excursion arrives in the small town of Ashley, Michigan, where passengers are able to disembark and explore the village. Once all the passengers are off the train, the 1225 backs into the village behind Main Street, so the passengers are able to get a picture with a locomotive. The complete town of Ashley is transformed into a North Pole-like village, and during the passengers' 2-hour stay in the town, they are able to participate in over 20 different activities. Some of the more notable activities include making toys, meeting Santa's reindeer, eating at one of the many restaurants, visiting North Pole shops, and of course, meeting Santa. 15 minutes before passengers have to board the train to head back to Owasso, they are ushered to the Christmas tree in the middle of town, where Santa chooses one of the children from the train to receive the first gift of Christmas. Once a child has been chosen and a gift is handed out, everyone is loaded back onto the train and it departs Ashland for Owasso. We would like to thank everyone who rode on the North Pole Express this past year, as well as all of the hardworking volunteers of the Steam Railroading Institute. Without them, these trips would not be possible. For more information on the Steam Railroading Institute's North Pole Express trips, as well as other rail excursions they operate throughout the year, visit www.michigansteamtrain.com. If you enjoyed this special holiday production, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. We also post periodic updates on our Facebook and Twitter accounts and would appreciate it if you followed us on there as well. Thank you for watching, and from all of us at Midwest Rail Excursions, we hope you had a very merry holiday season and have a very happy new year.